Hey TaMorgans, please come back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Talisa, and on this channel, being Talisa, I create makeup videos, hair videos, vlogs, and so much more. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also comment down below any videos you want to see from your girl. But today we're going to be doing a kind of two-step get ready with me. I'm not going to be showing you guys my outfit because I'm really not going anywhere. I just threw on a shirt. But I'm going to show you guys my hair and my makeup. So first we're going to start with hair. So if you're interested in this video and seeing how I transform from this, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first of all, I want to oil my scalp because my scalp isn't necessarily dirty, but I just feel like, it could use a little bit of oil. So I'm going to take my Wild Growth hair oil right here, and I'm going to put this down my parts. So first I'm going to start off with doing my edges. I'm using the Edge Booster Edge Control right here. I'm just going to lay down my edges on the side. So now I'm going to take this oil. This is, I think this is African black oil, castor oil, something like that. I'm going to take this in my hand. And I'm just going to use this to take out my braid out. This is like a old braid out that I re-wet and put product in. I'm hoping this braid out turns out good. I want it to be really big and fluffy. So we're gonna see what we can make shape. I'm just gonna sit here and take out the braids, and then hopefully they're dry. And then I'm going to come back to you guys when I start to separate the braids that I've already taken out. Now that all the braids are out, now I'm going to go in and kind of like take loose the braids again, just to get me some volume and stuff. So just like taking this one and taking it apart. Alright, so let's see, do I need to add any volume anywhere? Okay, so we have the braid out. I'm going to move my hair to the side with my clip, just like that, so my hair's out the way. I'm gonna go with this Anastasia. This is a dark brown brow powder. I'm gonna go with the darker shade, and I haven't used this in a long time, so I'm hoping it works. But I just didn't want to use anything too pigmented because when your natural hair is out, you still want to get cute, you don't want to do too much. So if you're like me and you didn't have a Valentine's this year, because like I said, I don't know when this video is coming out, don't let it bother you. Just think about it as, my soulmate, he or she was entertaining or working on themselves this year, but when you meet them, it's over. That's it. That's how I think about it. This year is time to focus on yourself and better yourself and, live for you. Other than that, the school that I'm going to have sent out the roommate information and stuff, so we have to find our own roommates, and they recommend that we move by like around April the 1st or whatever. And I want to move a little bit earlier because I'm gonna be in a wedding, my brother's wedding, so like that's like the first weekend in April, I believe, or the second weekend in April. And there's just a lot to be doing, trying to move and trying to be in a wedding. So I'm hoping that I can move a little bit earlier, but then I have to find a roommate, and I've been kind of like about the whole roommate situation. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 360 to clean up just the bottom of my brow. But if you guys seen my apartment or something about my apartment I did maybe a little while ago, I said I didn't want a roommate because all of that stress and somebody ain't paying the bills or whatever. But for this school, it's just inevitable. Like, I'm gonna have to have a roommate because rent is so freaking high. So I'm kind of scared about that, just a tad. But I'm also just like, I know God got me, and He gonna find me a roommate that's gonna be perfect. He's gonna find somebody that I'm going to love, and we're gonna be like besties. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm just hoping that I can find somebody by the appropriate time, because I feel like we're all scared to like reach out to each other and be like, hey, you want to room up or whatever. But it's just gonna take one of us reaching out and being like, hey, I think we should be roommates. Let's use this one, the BH Cosmetics palette that Kiara gave me for Christmas. I haven't tried this one yet, so let's use this one right here. So yeah, that's what I've been like stressing about lately. And also there's so much information and so much paperwork that we have to do before we even get started. Financial aid and background checks and drug tests, and it's just so freaking much. But first I'm going with this shade Angelic right here, and I'm going to use this to set down my lid. But yeah, so I've been kind of stressed about that lately, but I'm hoping that the process just goes by as easily and as smoothly as it can, because I know like if it don't, girl, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with the shade Bliss, and it's this shade right here. I didn't realize how many nice shades this palette has. Yeah, y'all pray for me in this process. I know it's gonna be a long, strenuous process, but it's gonna be so worth it. And then months from now, when I'm in my program and I'm in my apartment with my bomb roommate, I'm gonna look back and be like, oh my god, you remember we were so stressed out about this, you guys? Now look girl, say hey to TaMorgans. You know, that's what I'm just hoping it's gonna be like. All right, now y'all, we gotta go. I'm headed to school, we gotta go to class. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna take the shade Enamored. I don't know, it's this shade right here. Take that, kind of put it on my outer. My only thing I'm scared about is that, you know, I get into the other programs, right? Like the other programs I applied to, and then this one program that I really want to go to, I'm not gonna be able to afford the rent, so then I have to go to one of the schools that's closer to home and that has lesser rent in the city. And I promise you, I'm gonna be so butthurt. But at the end of the day, it's all about just getting the freaking degree. So if I have to do that, I will. I'm not gonna love it, I'm not gonna like it, but I will. I'm gonna take this shade over here, this one right here, and I'm gonna put that on my lid. It's called Sultry. And then we may put like something on top. I've been so obsessed with like the soft glam look. Like, the best way I can explain it for me is that you can use shimmer, you can use all of that, but it's just not cutting the crease. It's not, you know, using super sharp, precise blending skills. It's just about like just blending everything out, making it seamless and lightweight and pretty. I'm going to take this NYX Epic Ink liner, and it's in the shade Brown. I use brow eyeliner when I want just to make a line so my lashes don't show, but I don't want it to be too like, you know, apparent. Like, I can barely see it, but it just made my lashes look a little bit fuller. But I don't even know what lashes these are, honestly. Just picked them up out of my lash kit little thing, and I don't have them labeled, so sorry. For primer, I'm going to use this Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot primer right here. I really like this one, so I'm going to use this one to prime my face. Oh, let's talk about Dwayne Wade's daughter. Okay, so Dwayne Wade's daughter, if y'all don't know, or son, came out and they announced that, I think a couple months ago, that he was gay. Like, he wanted to be a part of the LGBTQ community. Then recently, like I said, today is February 12th, so like 2 days ago, I'm going to take this Ulta Deep Warm Concealer just to kind of like correct over that pimple, because it is doing the most. But yeah, so earlier this week, or whenever it was, they came out and they said that he will now be identified as she, and he's 12, I think. Yeah, I think he's 12. A lot of people were saying that he's too young to know like what he wants, and he's still gonna be a he in my eyes, and they are stupid for letting him make that decision and stuff like that. And of course, this is majority of black people, because Dwayne Wade's audience outside of the NBA is probably black people. And part of me just looked like, God damn it, black people just need to evolve and get on with the show. Like, First of all, I don't see why everybody's so butthurt about somebody else's child's decisions. Like, that has nothing to do with you. I feel like the only reason that they even made it or made an announcement, which I don't think they had to, but I feel like the only reason they did is because they wanted him to live his truth, and he probably wouldn't live in his truth as well. Like, he didn't want to come out and maybe start wearing dresses, and people are like, wait, what's going on? So now if he does, they know, like, they already know what's good. But I feel like people, not even black people, but black people especially, needs to just get on the program like it's 2020. What your great grandmother and whatever your mom had instilled in you and what their beliefs were, it's not the same thing. Like, that's not the norm nowadays. Like, get over it. Like, I just hate, and part of me has to look at it. I need to do my makeup at the same time. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth foundation in the shade Toffee 330. So a lot of times when I have opinions about situations, I try to look at it as, what if it was my child? What if it was my mom? Whatever it is. And I feel like people don't look at it that way. And maybe they do. But they're just looking at it from the inside out and judging their parenting skills. And I'm just like, as a parent, like if I was a parent and my son at 12 years old came up to me and said that he wants to be identified as she, yes, I'm going to be probably, you know, like, whoa, what's going on? Are you sure? And all this stuff. But if he is sure and he feels like he's in the wrong body and he feels like, you know, that's how he wants to be identified and that's what makes him happy and that's what makes him comfortable, I'm going to support him. Because at the end of the day, let's say you go by everybody else's norms, you care about what everybody else says, and you put your child's feelings and their well-being behind, or you put it second. What are you doing? Like, you're not being a great parent. Like, your child comes first. Everybody's opinion shouldn't even matter. So I think that's how they went about it. I'm using the Shop Miss A beauty blender. I feel like that's how they went about it. Like, their child's whatever makes their child happy is what's gonna be the primary thing of the situation. Of course, if they cared about society and what people had to say, they wouldn't have done it that way, but they don't give a damn. And that's how I feel. Like, I don't care. You can have your opinions, whatever, but in the day, I'm not gonna be one of them parents to where my child feel like they can't come to me, they can't be open, they feel like they have to go talk to somebody else, they feel like I may kick them out, they feel like, you know, they're going to hell. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that to my child, because at the end of the day, I'm their mother. I'm supposed to be there for them. I'm supposed to support them in all situations. You know what I'm saying? I may not agree and I may not like it, but I'm a damn sure deal with it, because that's my child and I'm gonna love them unconditionally. Like, that's period. And it just pisses me off, because I'm like, oh, people saying this and people saying that, but they're not thinking about it, vice versa. And there are some parents out here who do kick their kids out, who do throw the Bible at them, who do situations like that, so they can, you know, they may have a say so. But I feel like the majority of these people out here have never been in that situation or never dealt with anything like that, and that's just hard. It's not just hard on the child, but it's hard on the parents. It's just hard in general, like, especially in our society. Like, he's literally wanting to live in his truth, but it's just like there's so many negative things that can come from it, but he's not scared, he's not afraid, and they aren't either. And you shouldn't feel that way, you shouldn't live that way. So I applaud them for raising a child who is just so open about his sexuality, who wants to be open about it, who isn't, you know, ashamed of it, and wants to live in their truth and be happy at that age. And first of all, 12 is not that freaking young. Like, little boys be out here having sex at 8 and y'all let them. So what are you talking about? He's almost 13. That's a teenager. Like, come on. At 12, you know what you like. Don't even play. Like, y'all be playing. Don't play. Like, come on. Oh boy, it's pissing me off so much. I'm going with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Deep Tan. So I just feel like I support, I am proud, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what if they went the other route and they, you know, disown him? Y'all have something to say about that? Wow, that's your child. You should always love your child first. Their sexuality shouldn't matter if you love them or not. Make up your mind. What side of the fence are you going to be on? Make it up. I'm going to contour with the Truffle and the Mocha shade from the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks. But I just had to look at it from if I was a parent. And I feel like I would rather have my child in my life, love my child, they love me, they can come talk to me about anything, and they do something that I may not agree with, but something I can live with. You know what I'm saying? That's their life. You know what I'm saying? Versus them not being in my life, them ending up committing suicide, them ending up going to the wrong person, getting into the wrong thing, going through mental health issues. I would rather them be in my life and be healthy and happy and do something that I may not agree with, versus them being on the other side of the spectrum and I'm not in their life and that's how they end up. That's just how I look at it. I'd rather them do that than, you know, end up another way. And people just out here thinking everybody's so freaking perfect, like, oh, it's a sin. Okay, and you have sex with your man last night was a sin, because y'all definitely ain't married. Like, what? Stop picking and choosing on what sin is worse. Like, in my eyes, I don't see no sin greater than another one. So if you're gonna cuss out your parents and disrespect them, which is one of the freaking commandments, don't go out here trying to judge somebody else's kid. Y'all doing the most. Like, stop pointing the finger at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Stop pointing a finger. Like, that's why I don't live that way. Like, I don't be out here being like, oh yeah, well, you did this and that's worse than what I did. No, because I don't look at it that way. Because I don't think that's how God looks at it. I feel like he just looks at it as a sin. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we out here sinning one type of way, we should let everybody else sin out here another type of way that they want to, because we all sinners. So what's the point? And first of all, you're judging, and that's a sin. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, and I'm not talking about y'all specifically. I'm just talking about these people out here, bro, that think they better than everybody. They think they got the say-so and everything. Just be quiet. Like, stop judging others on things that you have not experienced. One. Start having more sympathy and empathy for people. Like, what is wrong with y'all? And stop saying what you would do if you haven't been through it. Like, stop saying that. And just have more, like, sympathy and empathy with people. Like, put yourself in their shoes. And then if you do that, don't think about the surface of it. Think about deeply. Like, think about, how does he feel at 12 when he feel like he's in the wrong body? Like, don't be like, oh, at 12, I wouldn't feel that way. Because that wasn't meant for you. But you just try to, like, understand. Like, dang. And don't be like, oh, that was my child. Like, people, oh, I put myself in their shoes. That was my child. Do this. No, you're not putting yourself in their shoes. You got to dig deeper than that. And be like, okay, put myself in their shoes. My kid is coming to me at 12. They're crying. I'm sure he has cried. I'm sure he has poured out his heart to his parents about how he's feeling. I'm sure he went in denial about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he went through all that before he was okay to come out to the world about it. You know what I'm saying? Then think about it. Like, I don't know. I feel like if people do that, it would just be so much better. So much better. But who am I? I don't know. But I just know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people out here who still raise their kids like their parents did, like their grandparents did. But y'all gotta realize, after a certain amount of time, norms change. And y'all gotta change with the program. Like, if there's something that you cold-heartedly believe in, okay, believe in it. But some stuff you just gotta get over. Like, oh, I don't want to send my child to public school because they're gonna learn about if a gay couple come in. I want my child to see that. Literally, they could go to Walmart and see that. So you're just gonna keep your child thrown away somewhere so where they can't see anything? So you're gonna make them that behind in the world and society that they're gonna grow up not knowing anything? Like, really, are you just because of some dang belief? Like, you can have beliefs and all that, but you don't have to put it on other people. Like, I don't know. It's just sometimes I just be so pissed off. So pissed off these people out here. This part is low-key too dark. Comment down below if you feel what I'm saying. I know I don't went everywhere around the world about this topic. I kind of lost focus of what the hell I was talking about. But, or if you have nothing to say and you don't agree with it, don't give it any of your energy. Like, if you're against just gays and stuff, why give it your energy? Why give it your energy? Why comment under this and why repost this saying your opinions? Just be like, oh my god, the devil, and then just unfollow or whatever. But nah, y'all give it y'all energy, and that's just crazy to me. They ain't none of my business. My opinion, I agree with them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I would not want to be a parent who come home to their kid doing something crazy, or come home to their kid not there, or come home to whatever because me as a parent couldn't accept one thing about them or couldn't accept them, and now I'm gonna regret something, or I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life because I just couldn't understand and be there for them. Like, no. Parenting isn't one surface thing. Parenting has many layers to it. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be nice. You're not going to like something about your child. Like, your child's not perfect. You're going to not like something about your child, but in the day, you're going to live it in the day. Just like you loved your daughter when she got pregnant at 13, you know what I'm saying, and she's still not married, and you still loved her, and she committed a sin, and you still loved her. Let it be the same thing when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, people being gay. Because just like teenage pregnancy, it still gets looked down as bad. You know what I'm saying? So why are you okay with that and not okay with the other spectrum? It makes no sense to me. I'm going with some blush. I'm going to use this pink one right here. Oh, the baby having another baby on his girlfriend or whatever. He's saying they weren't together at that moment, but I'm just like, bro, I think they had got back together because she was like rubbing his feet and stuff on an airplane, and she posted it, or he posted it, somebody posted it, and then she found out like 3 days later that he had a kid on the way. So I'm just like, this man did not tell her he had a kid on the way, because if he did, she would have never been rubbing his damn feet. Like, and that's just facts. Like, she would not have been rubbing that man's feet if she knew that he had a kid on the way. And maybe, but obviously the way she reacted, she didn't know. So I'm just like, these men out here, y'all, and it's just not celebrities. It ain't just celebrities, it's just men. And I don't mean to stereotype all men, but a lot of men out here have lost all morals. Like, have lost their rabbit mind. Like, literally, I can't really judge him as far as, you know, I don't know what was going on with them for him to, you know, have sex with somebody else and get them pregnant. But I'm just like, dang, like, we really need to learn how to start back using protection, because at the end of the day, like, these are kids, and, you know, I feel like the kids suffer more than the parents do. Like, these kids, when they're daddies, when they come home, everything don't work out. But yes, but I just feel like, God, like, all these babies out of wedlock with multiple baby mamas, it's just not the move. And I feel like a lot of people think it is, but it's not. Like, I'm gonna use this highlighter right here. It's just not the move. And that's why, like, I told somebody the other day, I said, one of my life goals is to not get pregnant out of wedlock. Like, I just really don't want to happen. And it's not because, oh, I don't want to be a stereotype. It's just, I see how much shit they go through and how, like, hard it is. And I just don't want to go through that. Like, there's just one pain that I don't want to go through as a woman. There's just one thing I don't want to go through. Like, I just don't. Like, so I'll try my best, and I'm, you know, to make the best life decisions to where I don't have to worry about that. And yeah, that's a different type of pain. They say all these baby mamas are bitter and stuff, but what do you expect? Like, first of all, these women, sometimes it's like a one-night stand. Most of the time you're dating, though, and then you get pregnant, and then you expect him to be there, and he's not. So then you have the baby by yourself, or he's there for the birth, but then he's not there after you have the baby. You don't pop this baby for him. You don't carry this baby for 9 months. You love this man. You expect him to do so much more. You expect him to be there for his child at the end of the day, and he's not. How does that make you feel? The man you was in love with, the man that you dated, the man you let have you, isn't there for you, one, or the baby that he helped create. Who wouldn't be motherfucking mad? Who wouldn't be pissed? Like, they act like the anger comes from nowhere. Who wouldn't be pissed? Like, and it's just so freaking sad. Like, now she has to do all this stuff, and she has to do all of that, and maybe it goes vice versa. Maybe, you know, it's a single dad and the mama ain't around and he has to deal with all that mess. Like, either way, it's just horrible. Like, just hate it. I hate it. And that's why I'm trying to get my life together. I just hate it. I hate it. I'm scared. Like, I'm literally scared of men at this point. Like, I'm scared of men. I'm scared of their intentions. I'm scared of my future. Like, it's just too much. I'm going to take the shade Luminous, which is in the middle, which looks really, really pretty. I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. And I have been on the gloss trend, so I have 2 of my glosses right here, you guys. I'm gonna take one of them. I'm so sad that all of you guys did not get to try out my stuff because you missed out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my two-step get ready with me. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so I didn't like put on any outfit, anything like that. But this is just a regular little top right here, and I literally have on shorts, so ain't nothing major. But hope you guys enjoy seeing me how I styled my hair and also how I did my makeup. As you can tell, the makeup is just really simple but really you guys enjoyed the conversations that I had. If you did, I want to hear some comments down below on your opinions of everything I talked about. And yeah, send me some topics to talk about next time in one of these videos. And hope you guys don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Being Talisa, join the gang. Also, comment down below if you guys want to see from me. Hit that bell to be notified every time I upload. And I'll see you tomorrow in my next video next time. Bye. That ain't right. Peace.